This is part 4 of I had children with a deranged, narcissistic demon. Okay? I'm just trying to figure out. It's so many names I can use, but we gonna keep it now. Let's talk about the monitoring spirits. How is it that my children have not physically lived with me since 2020? I've had visits, I've seen them, but there's times where I've been alienated to the point where I've been blocked by my children's father. He was not following court orders. We've had multiple different orders throughout this 5 years. Some orders were that I had to see my kids on certain days at certain times. Sometimes I had what they call a resource, someone to watch over me. Sometimes I had unsupervised visits. Everything keeps ping-ponging back and forth, right? But throughout this 5 years, he has alienated me because he has not followed the court orders. Okay? There are times that he came outside of the court order and decided to, oh, do you want the children this week? Even though it wasn't in the court order, of course, as a mother, I'm going to say yes. But that's a coy and that's a trap when you're dealing with a deranged narcissist, because they're trying to set you up. Now, y'all going to say how, why, and how. Well, when you pay a private attorney and your baby mother can't afford an attorney and has a legal aid, you are able to railroad her. So him and his attorney have concocted so many lies throughout this 5 years. So, in this case, they know that I have a channel. They know that I have a YouTube channel. I just really started coming on TikTok, y'all. So forgive me if I'm mixing up the platforms, but I'll be posting this video on all the platforms I have. But mostly I was focused on YouTube. He knew that from the time that I was in a relationship with him, that I was building my YouTube channel. So he had told people that he knows in real life, his family members and friends, that I have a channel, even his new baby mother. All these people have watched me at some time. I'm not going to tell you they watch me every day, but they have watched me at some point. And I truly believe they started trolling me. So not only did he have people trolling me, you know, being very nasty in the comments, calling me names, saying nasty things, also watching me in the court. Now, here's the weird part about it. Some of y'all are going to say, oh, that's what they do. They're trying to see what type of person you are. No, that's intrusive. It's stalking and it's harassment. If the kids are not in my possession, you should not be watching me. There's no reason to watch me if I don't have my children at this moment. You need to watch the person who has the kids. But that's not what this system does. They try to wear you down. They're trying to find me in contempt by putting in the order, you are not to post your kids. You are not to go live when your kids are around. Mind you, I've been with my kids in quite some time. But they're putting this in order. You are not to post your kids on any of your social media platforms, da-da-da-da. So they're watching me. And my children's father is the ringleader because he's sending his lawyer links to my channel just to get me held in contempt. It goes deep. So you're a monitoring spirit even though you've moved on, even though you're in a new relationship, you have a new child. Why are you watching me, bro? He's so quick to isolate me and alienate me from my kids, but you're not quick to stop watching me. So I know y'all are tired of hearing the same thing, but I got to put together the story so that if anything happens to me, y'all will hear it from the horse's mouth. So remember I told y'all about the troll from Chicago. She came along 3 years ago. This case been going on for 5 years. She came to my channel acting like she was cool with me. I made her a moderator on YouTube, and she started acting weird after a while. So I removed her as a moderator, long story short, and she started stalking and harassing me ever since. So there was one incident where she was going live talking about me. She tagged me in the live so that I can see it. So when I clicked in, my kids happened to be there. Do you know she started cursing me out and called CPS or ACS on me because my kids were in the live stream? So then some months later, as we're going through the trial in family court, because there's a trial going on, me and my children's father are both fighting for full custody. So the trial, unlike criminal court, we have a trial date every few months or once a month. They don't do it like criminal court where day after day somebody's getting on a stand and just get it over with. No, they drag it out for months leading into years. Okay, so this trial been going on for years now. Okay, so some months ago, his lawyer tried to enter this chick's video into evidence. The troll from Chicago. The troll that came out of nowhere. Why is she being entered as evidence as anybody of relevance in this case? Somebody that has harassed my life for 3 years. Doxed me, got my personal number, got my mother's address, all type of stuff. And y'all trying to enter that as evidence? Something's very strange about that. So I started thinking initially, my children's father had this woman trolling me for all these years. And I really don't know if it's true or if it's not. But what I do know is, how is somebody I never met that came to my YouTube channel out of the clear blue sky being entered into evidence in my family court case when I'm from New York and she's from Chicago? I'm telling y'all, it be some strange stuff going on, and I've been getting railroaded, and I have to speak on it because these people are trying to watch my crash out like it's a show, like it's entertainment, like I'm a reality show because they know I do content. But I find that to be very sick. When kids are yearning for their mother, my children are begging to be with me, begging to live with me, and everybody thinks this is a fucking game. Game over.